Hello, I'm Mayor Kathy Carlett. Thanks for joining me for another edition of Peoria Pulse. I believe America is still the best nation in the world, founded upon principles of God and freedom. Supporting our veterans, defending those principles, and teaching them to our youth are our most important duties as citizens. Today, I'm joined by Amy Hankins, the president of Unit 62 of the American Legion Auxiliary, located here in Peoria. Welcome to the show, Amy. Your unit has some really exciting news. Why don't we begin by you telling me all about it?
Yes, we recently attended the 96th National Convention of the American Legion Auxiliary, and there was several commendations our unit here in Peoria won. But the most important and most prestigious was the National President's Award of Excellence. There's over 8,000 American Legion Auxiliary units across the United States, and only 5 are recognized every year. Wow. So we were one of those 5 recognized.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Yeah, they look at everything we do for veterans, the community, education, children and youth, active duty. So it was really neat to be recognized on a national level by the national president.
Absolutely, and so this is the President's Award?
It is, the President's Award of Excellence.
Oh my gosh, how great to be able to bring that home.
It is, it's exciting. It's great to bring it back to all the ladies and all of their hard work to show that they actually are being recognized for all of the stuff they do on an everyday basis.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about the auxiliary and the overall mission?
Okay. Our mission is to promote patriotism. We are the largest patriotic organization in the world.
Wow.
We have almost 1 million members. We're working on that goal. But we advocate for veterans, for their rights, for active duty. We volunteer within the community. We support Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. We promote Girl State and Boy State, which is a program to teach juniors in high school their duties and rights as a citizen of this country.
Oh.
We teach them how political parties work. We train them in a week-long crash course where they have to run for office. There was recently a young lady from here in Peoria who went to Girl State. She was chosen to be a senator, and she got to go to Washington, D.C. and participate in Girls Nation. So
wow.
she met the president.
That's amazing. Is there anybody else doing that? I know that the governor, when he just got elected, he wanted everyone to have civics now in school. And so that was the first foray. I thought that kids were really going to finally know how our government works. But you've already been doing it.
We have. We've been doing it for over 60 years here. They have it in every state in the United States, except for Hawaii. But we do this program every year. In Arizona, we have approximately 150 girls to 200 that attend every year, and we go down to U of A, week long, live in the dorms, teaching them about our government.
Oh my gosh, what a great service for our children, for our youth. That is really wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, tell me some of the things that the auxiliary is involved in within the community, in addition to what you do with the children.
Definitely. Like I said, we do a lot of, the children's programs, the ROTCs. We work with homeless veterans. We work with transitional housing for veterans to help them get jobs, help them get off the streets, providing them with basic things that they need. I mean, cleaning supplies, bedding, dishes, forks, spoons, knives, those sorts of things.
Oh my gosh.
We participate in stand-downs where we're able to, a large group of us come together and we're providing haircuts to veterans where there's lawyers and judges on site. If someone's got an old speeding ticket, let's get you your driver's license back. Let's get you an ID. Let's get you clothes to go for a job interview. Let's get you signed up with your VA medical and get that process started.
So do you work with shelters?
We work with everything across the valley. There's women's shelters in the East Valley that we work hand in hand with. It's just women veterans. They're getting ready to open another one that is women with children. There's Garfield House also on the other side of town. But we make sure that they have all the supplies that they need to make their own apartment. We find people on the street. We make sure that they've got the phone numbers, they've got access. We carry backpacks that have supplies for homeless women veterans that at least will get them through until we can get them placed in a temporary home or in a shelter.
Wow, those are some really, really big goals and missions. I understand that you have enough volunteerism every year to compensate for $3 billion worth of paid help.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh.
They say a volunteer hour is worth $22. And
it's worth a lot more than that.
it is, because volunteers, their heart is in it.
Yeah.
And you get so much more out of it. You're not doing it because it's a job, because you're getting paid. It's your heart is there, and you want to make sure you take care of them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So your organization walks around with backpacks already prepared to help people as you find them.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Women veterans is our personal passion within Unit 62.
Okay.
We do take care of men and women, but we saw that they were really being neglected.
Yeah.
A lot of women won't even admit that they're a veteran when they are. And they're dealing with a lot of different issues that your typical veteran would deal with, unfortunately. So we've made it our passion to make sure we keep our eye out and do anything we can for women veterans.
Wow, that is really tremendous that you found that niche of needy people and took it upon yourself to help them.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So what else do you do for them?
For women veterans, we, like I said, we carry backpacks. We make sure that they've got $5 gift cards to fast food restaurants. Nothing's like a hot meal. Yeah. So there's 3 or 4 of those in the backpacks. Socks, toiletries, phone numbers, a calling card to make a call. It's hard to find a payphone anymore, but we do have calling cards in there. Any sorts of supplies that they might need. For women veterans, we also we have a group that we work with down at the VA that are blind women veterans. We host a few parties for them throughout the year, but it gets them to come together, and you would think they would all be older, but they're not. They range from about 35 to 85. But it's really neat for them to get together and different things that they experience, and what's really working for one might benefit another that they never thought of that. Or, hey, did you hear about this program down in Tucson where they'll take you for a month and teach you how to cook, things like that.
Yeah, and that feeling of belonging and camaraderie, that has to be so meaningful to them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and it does seem like they are a group that has been a little bit left out.
They have. My grandmother was a veteran. She was in World War II, so it's special to me just to see them being recognized.
Yeah,
so.
Did she participate?
She was. She was actually in the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary.
Yeah.
The American Legion is made up of veterans, but she was a nurse in World War II, and she was a commander of an American Legion, and her passion was there to help our veterans.
Oh, what great footsteps for you to follow in. No wonder you're so passionate about it. That's wonderful. Yes. Well, so what is the auxiliary doing for Veterans Day?
For Veterans Day, we have a huge event going on. We have Secretary of State Michelle Reagan will be attending. She will be our keynote speaker. Yay. There are a few other special guests coming. We have a 5th grade class will be coming to sing the national anthem. I think we have a high school band that's going to be there to help play some patriotic music. Wow. We're fortunate enough we have a nursing home right across the street from our post. So we have the Boy Scouts go over and they wheel the wheelchairs over so people can all participate in our flag ceremony. We have a barbecue. On top of that, this year for the first time, we are working with Chick-fil-A of Arrowhead, and 10% of their proceeds on Veterans Day will come to Unit 62 to help with our veterans programs.
Wow, that's great.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So they're going to be doing some stuff that at our post that day also. So it'll be an exciting day.
Wow, it sounds like a lot of things are going on. I'll bet you'll have a lot of people coming.
Yes,
from all over. Wow, that is really tremendous. You know, you guys are just doing so much. And you also do some back to school things for kids, don't you?
We do. We do. We have a Christmas in July every year where we get school supplies. We have an angel tree. We make a battle of the branches of the different branches of the military to see who can raise the most money. But we take care of not only the Luke Elementary School, because, you know, we do focus typically on active duty and veterans, but we take care of a lot of the Peoria elementary schools. We see a lot of need, and we want to be able to help our immediate community. The kids that we see walking down the street every day to the bus stop, we want to make sure that they're taken care of also. So.
Well, the city
Yeah.
of Peoria completely appreciates that. I have to tell you, from the point of view of the mayor, the city of Peoria really appreciates all that you do.
And we appreciate everything the city does with the economic boom that the city is going through. That's bringing more people to the city, and it's bringing more members to us. You know, a lot of people think of us as a older war veterans and older ladies sitting around doing their bake sales. And, you know, we have activities from toddlers, you know, through those World War II veterans that are still around on the auxiliary and the American Legion side. I mean, my own children are highly involved in all aspects of it. But it's just, we genuinely care about our veterans, and we have a lot of fun while we're doing it. I won't deny that, but we just, we like seeing new faces come in, and it's been a lot lately here in the city of Peoria.
Well, I'll bet your bright and shining and young face brings in a lot of people.
It catches people off guard sometimes,
I know,
but
it does. So, tell me how women can get involved. How can they contact you?
You're welcome to stop by our location. We're located at 9847 West Desert Cove in Peoria. We're on 99th Avenue, just north of Peoria. We have our website, www.post62.com.
Okay.
You click on the auxiliary page. It's phenomenal. There's so much information, whether you are eligible to be a member or not. We have a lot of volunteers that aren't members. They're not eligible, but they love their country and they love their veterans.
Yeah.
And then we also have our email, which is alaunit62az@gmail.com.
All right, because I'm sure that a lot of people watching this are going to want to become involved, because patriotism, you know, we all need to be talking about patriotism in our community and to our children, especially
Yes.
to our children. We have
Yes.
to pass this along so that our next generation knows as much about America and how much we love America as you do and as your grandmother did.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I have to say this. I read a newspaper article about your auxiliary, and it had a quote, and I just have to repeat it today because I loved it so much. It said, "They are the sugar in the rhubarb pie, the thread in the garment, the gentle touch in a too fast world." I mean, my goodness, that just says so much about who you are as an organization, and it really makes me proud to be here with you today. So thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed our discussion, Amy.
Thank you very much for having me.
I hope you'll check out peoriaaz.gov for a detailed list of Veterans Day events here in Peoria. And I hope you'll take the opportunity to visit our Veterans Memorial at Rio Vista Park. Join me next time on Peoria Pulse for a closer look at issues facing our city. You can find all the episodes online or every weekday at 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. here on Channel 11.